Hello, how are you? Hey, got people on there right away. That's funny. Who is that? Is that Alfredo? That's you. Say something. Hmm. I hope this is working okay. I think it is. All right. What's up, Fredo? How are you? Happy Christmas Eve. Happy Merry Christmas if you celebrate. Yeah, I see you. Let's see who else jumps on here. Usually takes a few minutes to get a few people in here at least. How you feeling about Christmas coming up, Alfredo? And the new year coming up? A lot of changes for you. Thank you. A lot of changes coming up for you. How you feeling about it? You can type in the chat. I wish we could talk live, but that's kind of not how it works. Hey, Timothy, what's up, Tim? So, hello, everybody. As people start to settle in, hopefully we get a few more people showing up. It's always nice. Good. Well, you're not moving that far. You're staying in the Bronx, right, Alfredo? Hey, Hamza. How are you? I'm okay. Happy holidays. Happy winter recess. I'm in my basement right now, and this is my man cave. Sometimes I'm in my office, but what's up, Eddie? No. What's up, Angie? What's up, Nate? So I got a few coming in now. Thank you. Um, yeah, this is Christmas Eve. It's a little different around here. Is that Gianna Spatafor? Which Gianna is that? I got a whole bunch of Giannas. Is that Gianna C? Is it G squared? Not sure. Um, so we got a few people coming in here. Right back. I'm going to shout you out if I see you in there. Hello, Amara. Justin Rivera. What's up, guy? Hmm. So it's Christmas Eve, obviously. It's a little different around here. Usually, Christmas Eve is like a big deal for me and my family. And I'm kind of a little bummed this year because, well, COVID is affecting things. Hey, Gianna. My dad, he lives in the Bronx, and I live upstate now, and he's not here. He's not feeling well today, and he's been sick the last couple of days, and I suspect he has COVID. He's not really 100% sure, which is very annoying. Hey, Caitlin. So he's not here, and then a lot of my family lives out near Cleveland. They've moved out there gradually over the years. So Christmas Eve this year is just me, Jen, my wife, and my two kids, Dallas and Kylie, which is fine. But usually, every Christmas Eve, we usually would go to my sister's house and celebrate, and then open gifts Christmas Eve, and then Christmas Day. So, and that stinks, Alfredo. I see that's kind of similar to what's happening here. So Christmas Eve, we would celebrate with my family, and then Christmas Day, we'd celebrate with my wife's family. And for the first time in my life, and I'm 50, I'm old. The first time I'm not going to see my dad today. So I'm a little bummed about it. I love Christmas. It's like my favorite holiday. I know not everybody celebrates necessarily, but I do, and my family does. So it's going to kind of be weird not having anyone here, except for us. But I see everybody every day. And then what's more is Dallas tested positive for COVID yesterday. So that stinks. He's my kids and my wife are my best friends. So it's kind of weird with one of them being sick like this. So we're gonna figure something out. Everyone's fully vaccinated, and I have my booster. And you know, um, when we do gifts and dinner and everything, we're probably gonna keep him separate. Like he won't be. He'll let him be in the room, but he'll be like over there, and we're gonna wear masks at home. So lesson all of you, you got to take that stuff serious. Thankfully, he's not very sick. He's a smart kid. He's very responsible, and he knew right away he wasn't feeling great. We took an at-home test, and he tested positive, and we're going to bring him uh, to get an official test as soon as we can. With Christmas Eve and with the increase of COVID, a lot of people, it's hard to get in. You used to be, even a couple weeks ago, you could walk right in same day, but the last couple weeks, you guys know, it's been really difficult. So it's a weird Christmas Eve for me. I'm not. Um, Christmas is about more than just getting gifts and things, but it's about, for me, besides the religious part of it, it's about family. and I'm not going to see some of my family today. And then, my son, who I love more than everything, he's sick, and it's on my mind. We're going to make the best of it. I'm blessed. We have a lot going on. Thank you, Nora. And I'm not sad. I'm just a little like frustrated because it's been a last a tough couple weeks at school as well. For the VNA people that are here, you guys know right now it looks like it's mostly VNA people here. Um, so yeah, I'm trying to be. It's not easy sometimes, but it's also, hey Nat, how are you? And this time of year, though, it is really important. And I told my students this before we left. Remember the things that you have in your life that and appreciate them and express that gratitude. And I think it's a good message to all of you, to the people you're with, whether it's your family or your friends, or let them know that thank you, for all the things, because there's some people that don't have it as good as we have it. And one of my favorite rappers is J. Cole, and he has this song called "Love Yours." I'm sure some of you probably know it, and it's an older song now for you. For me, it's not that old, but it's like there's always going to be somebody who's got nice. I'm paraphrasing. He curses, and I'm not going to curse, but there's always going to be somebody who has a nicer house than you. There's always going to be somebody who has a nicer, situation than you. But it doesn't matter as long as you love yours. None of that stuff matters as long as you appreciate what you do have. And I think it's a really positive message. And for me, I'm blessed. I have, besides my family, I have a great house. I mean, look at this place. It's pretty cool. I'll show you a tour later if you want. Um, I have a fantastic job that I get to work with young people and hopefully have a positive impact on those people. And I get to teach them history, which to me is the best subject on the planet. And I get to do it in a way that's a little bit unique. And students over the years seem to appreciate. Sometimes students express that appreciation a little bit more, but that's pretty cool. I get to coach a football team that I love. I'm healthy. You know, there's a lot going on. I got a good circle of friends. And after 50 years of being on this planet, I feel great. Some people. I remember when I was a kid, 50 years old felt like a million years old. It felt like like time for a wheelchair, and I don't feel like that. So so there's a lot that I feel blessed about. So hopefully you guys appreciate those things in your life too, because sometimes we take them for granted. Sometimes we feel like, nice things. My mom's yelling at me. Oh, I got too much work. But that might be true. But appreciate what you do have. Thank you. I don't know who they spelled unknown wrong, but whoever uncone spirits is, I don't know who you are. So maybe if you could put your name in the chat, I would appreciate it. Thank you, Nat. That means a lot. I am thinking of giving you a tour. You guys want a tour? If you want a tour, say, show us or something like that. Let me know so I know. Okay. I saw a couple people mention it. Let's see. Annabella. Okay. You guys want a tour? Let me give you a little tour. Now I'm on my MacBook, so it's not like I'm on a phone. If I get 500 subscribers, then I can do this on my phone, and then tours are a little bit easier. So let's start here. This is me walking around my man cave. So that's my guitar. It's a left-handed Les Paul model. I don't play very much anymore. These are some of my favorite music artists. I got a Michael Jordan picture, who's one of my favorite athletes of all time, Eddie Van Halen, rest in peace. Best guitar player of all time. Some of the metalheads I like, some of my favorite movie posters here. Let's see, what else? More movie posters. I collect a lot of albums. So these are some of the albums that I like. And I'm a metalhead, but I like hip hop too. But most of the albums I like are really more metal. Got my big flat screen down here. Got the LED lighting, looks kind of nice. Let's see. Old school Yankee Stadium frame picture, pretty nice, I think. Metallica, Master Puppets, greatest album ever made. More cool stuff. Martin Luther King, Nirvana. I mix it up. Family pictures. More cool stuff. The family and friends. Some of those are old. Let's see. Emmett Smith, Cowboys, always. Game of Thrones, other albums, a lot of Van Halen albums. Van Halen's my favorite. If you don't know who they are, ask the relative you have that likes rock, other cool stuff. Pool table. I got a pool table. We don't play that much, but I got one. Yankees, me and Dal and the family. my football team, New York Yankees, fridge, more cool stuff, a bar. That's where I'm sitting right now. So yeah, yes, I do have a South Park uh, framed. They were on a magazine cover. Rolling Stone magazine is like my favorite magazine, so I framed some of their covers as well. So, Yosvani, oh my gosh, how are you? Wow, that's very cool, Yosvani. Yeah, Sadu. Wow. All right, I'm getting to a few older kids as well as my current kids. That's pretty cool. Thank you. I don't know. I grew up, I didn't have a lot, you know, and things were tight. And then when my parents split up, they got more tight. So when I started working really hard and saving some money, and became a teacher, and I started saving my dimes and nickels and pennies, and over time, and then I met my wife Jen, and she did the same, and we were very fortunate. We worked really hard, and got myself a nice house, and I made sure I got myself a kick butt man cave. So you just saw my man cave. Yosvani, I'm doing good. How are you? You're in college now, right? You must be. I think you are. I know you've graduated. I know that. Your sister's in 7th grade. Thank you, Nora. There's something in your family's DNA. You're going to be just fine. I'm not too worried about you. I hope I hope all my students feel inspired and motivated. I feel like my story is a good one, but I feel like a lot of stories from people in the Bronx are good ones. A lot more successes than failures. That's what I always tell people. So, um, I'll take some questions since we're just kind of talking. By the way, check out my sweatshirt. My boy Yandel from my homeroom. He bought this for me for Christmas. Pretty nice. I got some cool gifts, but this one's insane. Like I was like, oh my gosh. So pretty nice. So those of you friends with Yandel could tell him I give him a shout out. Thank you. Well, Annabella, have a Merry Christmas. If you celebrate, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year. I might do another one of these during the week just because now, like I said, because of COVID and things are kind of housebound. And hey, Melvin. And I kind of feel like, one of the new things I want to do in 2022 is I kind of want to build better relationships with my students. I feel like I haven't been as good with that this year as I've been in years past. So maybe this will help. Who knows? Please subscribe before you leave. Subscribe to Social Studies Bascom on my YouTube channel. Again, I have, I think, 375 subscribers, which is awesome. If I get to 500, then I don't have to be on my laptop or my MacBook, which I love my MacBook. It's a brand new MacBook, but I can be mobile. I can do it outside. It's a little easier for me to do my tours, things like that. I also am thinking of trying to start up my podcast again. So, uh, well, my New Year's resolutions is just, again, appreciate the things that I have, kind of try to continue building bonds with my students. Take care of myself a little bit. The last couple months, I've been on a cookie diet, and I have to watch that, so that's really important, because I'm going to be turning 51 in January, and I want to keep staying healthy. I want to keep coaching ball, and I can't do that if my back always hurts because I don't exercise enough, So those are some of the things I'm doing. How about you guys? What are your New Year's resolutions? What are you hoping to do now that this New Year's coming? Because sometimes New Year's resolutions are cheap. Sometimes students will say something and they don't follow through. And it's not just students; adults do the same thing. Adults are even worse. So if you're gonna make a promise to yourself, you should try your best to hold to it. My birthday is January 18th. Yeah, Yosrani. No, I look good for my age. I got all my hair. And it's not too gray. I got a couple of grays here and there, but no. But I say I look a little younger. But damn, I don't look 25. Thank you, Tim. I think I look okay for my age. It's been a tough year health wise, but I'll be all right. I got to take better care of myself. I can't I get stressed. Things stress is a killer, and that goes for all of you young people. You know, when you're feeling stressed, first take a minute, appreciate the things you have, go exercise. Go join a team, especially you getting ready to go to high school. If you're in high school, make sure you're being athletic. You know, be time consistent. Nora says she wants to be time consistent, make time for everything, keep good grades, become better at basketball. Those are great goals, or very specific goals too. You know, that's what my kids are trying to do. Those things, like both of them are doing exceptionally well. But Kylie got her progress report for the second marking period, and she did the best she's ever done yesterday, which is amazing. Dallas always does really well, and Kylie does good, but not like this. She's really the last couple months taken her work a lot more serious. So I wanted her to come down, but she doesn't want to. She's a bum. Other people, what some questions, some New Year's resolutions? What do you got? Nate says to focus more on myself, not focus on. Yeah, I think that's always important. Sometimes we get caught up thinking about other people and worrying about other people. And the drama, especially in middle school and high school, the things that you think are so dramatic and so significant, they pass. They pass. They're not worth your your anger, your frustration. They're not. There's so much more out there. And when you focus on just right here in front of you, then you miss what's coming 5 minutes ahead, 5 years ahead. Fencing's pretty cool. That's amazing. I there's a guy that I went to high school with. He doesn't. It's funny. He lives upstate. He lives like 5 miles from here. I kind of knew him in high school. I kind of knew his sister in high school and college, and he lives close. So we follow each other on social media. But I know his son's big into fencing. He got like a college scholarship. So for some people that's a big thing. And if you've been watching Hawkeye, fencing's a big thing in that too. So dancing, that's cool. That's very cool. I notice more and more the girls are trying to get into the step team at the school and things like that. Evolve myself how the cultures, drink more water, take a breath when it's needed. Those are good. Those are good goals. And again, very specific. Drink more water. That's it. It sounds simple, but I try to drink 6 bottles of water a day if I can, at least. Timothy, baseball, excellent. Baseball is a fantastic sport. Football is my favorite, but baseball is a fantastic sport. It'll keep you in good shape. It'll keep you focused. I coach a softball team. I manage my daughter's travel softball team. And that's a lot of fun. That's going to be I'm getting a lot busier with that in the new year. Right now, we meet once a week, soon we're going to miss him 3 times a week. And that's a lot. And then hopefully football starts up soon as well. So I like staying busy. I don't like sitting around. It's part of the reason I'm doing this right now. So I'm not just upstairs watching TV, And it snowed here. Did it snow in the city? Did it snow in the Bronx? We got it an inch or two of snow. I can show you outside if you're interested. Since I'm trying to fill some time here, anyone want a tour outside? I could do that real fast. You yeah, good. I think it's important. Nora doing all the participating here. I got Nate a little. I got Amara. I got Timothy. I'm just curious. I'm going to click and see who else is here. Because there's some of you are lurkers. You kind of show up and then you don't talk. I wonder who that is. Let's see. Did it snow? Let's see who I got in here. I just got a few of you, but most of you have been participating, so that's good. Fun fact: you live in Dallas. Wow. What are you doing in Dallas, Yozani? That's pretty cool. I had Natalie Yozani's sister too, so she's here as well. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, we got like an inch. I had to shovel a little this morning, but no big deal. But I'm curious, what do you do? What are you doing in Dallas? You go to college there, I guess, Yozani? You have a job there? What do you do? He's not going to tell me. He's not going to tell me in time anyway for me to answer it. So anyhow, listen, I'm going to start closing this out soon. Oh, you're a flight attendant. That's a very cool job. You get to travel. Very cool. Wow. Awesome. I'm going to start tying this up soon. I am going to try to do this a little bit more often. I really want you guys to subscribe and spread the word. If you're enjoying coming here, keep coming. If you have something you want to talk about, let me know. Even ahead of time, you can email me. I'm going to type it there at socialstudiesbascom@gmail. That's not my work Gmail. That's not the one that we use for school, but it's the one I use for this account, and it's the one that I use for my podcast. That, like I said, I'm thinking of starting. And American Airlines, awesome. That's very cool. So, gotta hook me up with some tickets, man. Guys, I'm about to be out of here. So if you celebrate, Merry Christmas. If you don't celebrate, enjoy the winter recess. Happy New Year. And maybe I'll see you around in the next couple of days. Okay. Peace.